The Sin Bin stream tonight in AUSL, Athletes Unlimited Softball League. We have the Utah Talons at the Portland Cascade for you off of MLB Network. The Liberty had travel issues to Dallas. That's why that game got postponed. Oh, yeah, Jenny Finch. I remember her. She was, I think, on the Bandits, like the first incarnation of that team, and they are the Chicago Bandits, but that is not the game tonight. All right, let's get an audio check. This is the first place team versus the third place team. The first and second seed have been locked up. There are six teams instead of four this year. The top three make it. 2 and 3 have a play-in game, and the winner plays the 1 seed. So we'll take a quick look at the standings. Oh, I take that back. The Bandits must have won tonight, so the Talons dropped to 2, and the Cascade are still in third, and they've got a slight lead over the Spark, Oklahoma City Spark, for that third spot, the final playoff spot. So the Bandits must have won tonight. I think they were both 14-8 before tonight. And as you can see, the Bandits and the Talons have clinched, but the Cascade have not. All right, the pitching. All right, let's close this. Let's get to the chat. Thought I saw the pitching matchup earlier, but probably should get a roster of each team too. Ah, shoot, where was it? Roster. There we go. Can we sort this by number? Oh, it's alphabetical. Great. Same for that one. Okay, great. Hopefully they have some live stats. I have no idea. Did I get, let's see here. YouTube was good on the audio check? Yeah. All right, now I got to get my chat going. Didn't have colors. I did my best to match it. Oh, yeah, I see the Bandits won 15-7. All right, this just says details. All right, first pitch. And I'm going to have to be dependent on the ump. What was it called? Where's the 1-0? All right, we're underway. In there for a strike. Do we have an... Oh, yeah, we have miles per hour. All right, 9:03 Central, game underway. Portland in blue, actually. Little tapper to short. Throws to first in time. Out number 1, G63. Okay, we got play-by-play. All right. We'll just go with the play-by-play, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay, we've got Alchindu up, the left fielder. Gottschall is the pitcher. All right, sorry about that. 64. Come on, MLB Network, put the count up for God's sakes. You're hanging me out to dry here. My goodness. Outside. 1-1 evens the, or 2-0. Yeah, they are slow. All right, let's just put the play-by-play up here, I guess. Outside again, 3-0 to the second hitter for Utah. They're wearing white jerseys, green pants. Yeah, so your first comment was this game is rigged, clears throat. I mean, what's up, Sinbin? Wow. So that got held by YouTube. I viewed it. What's up, Kieran? Thank you so much. 3-1. What? Another strike. 64. Full count. Gottschall had a 3-0. 357 average, 4 homers, 17 RBI. Lined foul. Out of play. Alchin, the hitter, or no. Oh, Alchin's the... Wait a minute. Gottschall's the pitcher. Sorry. Gottschall's the pitcher. Alchin is the hitter who's hitting 357. My bad. Righty versus lefty. Fouled another one off. Full count. 64. Yeah, they're playing Monday, and they got to play Chicago and... Or, in Indianapolis and Chicago. Skylar Wallace had 5 hits, 3 home runs. I missed it for the Bandits. In the air to left, caught for out number 2. F7 on the putout. Or do we wait? Do they send? They play with 9, right? All right, Andrews grounded 6-3 to short, and Alchin flied out to left. What is up, Chom, Mr. Canadian Turkey? Lined or fouled off 63, 0-1. Hitter is Woolery, 286 average. Jordan Woolery out of UCLA. Yeah, they play a 24-game season. Outside, 1-1. Gottschall has a curve, a screwball, rise and change, they say. Gottschall in the windup, the delivery outside. We have no strike zone. 2-1. Or did they call that a strike? No, that was a strike. Okay. The ump isn't saying much. Random Mossy, what's up? Outside evens the count. 2-2, 64. Foosball team, no games due to washout. Oh, no. Due to... Okay. Floods? Oh, that stinks. Showing bunt. Takes outside. Full count. 64. They don't have pitch type. All right. We will get a little bit of spoiler alert. Well, no, all that does, I always do that. It's just 7 seconds. Grounded to first, takes it to the bag, out number 1, or out number 3. G3. Yeah, I do that. That helps with the spamming. I've always done that since we had issues with WNBA a long time ago, or last season. All right, 3 up, 3 down. We are coming to bat with the home team, the... PDX. Well, I put POR. The Portland, what are they again? What am I, why did I forget already? I'm sorry. Cascade. There we go. I can't remember if they play 7 or 9. The games go quick. I did 1 game last year. It was free over the air, pardon me. It's in Hillsboro Ballpark in Hillsboro, Oregon. I don't know if we'll get a, man, the NHL regular season starts in September, right after the baseball season ends. That's awesome. Hello, Maddie White. What's up? Oh, the Cascade? Is that, yeah, they need this for 3rd. Yep. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's on MLB.TV in the States. Surprised I had this on ESPN Unlimited. I went and made sure. I get I get MLB Network via ESPN Unlimited and, well, MLB.TV subscription. And I get NFL Network because I have an NFL Plus subscription. But I don't get NBA TV for the WNBA, and I don't get NHL Network for the NHL, so it stinks. Yeah, I wish I could show more of like a box or... I remember, yeah, the Portland Cascade are trying to finish 3rd so they can play whoever ends up being the 2 seed. Could be the Utah Talons, or it could be the Bandits, the Chicago Bandits, I think. Did we leave the standings up? I don't. Here's the rosters. Yeah, here's the standings. So 2 and 3 will play each other in a play-in game, and then the winner plays the 1 seed in a best of 3. Excuse me. All right, well, at least you can see the line score if I leave it like this. All right, here's the first pitch. Showed bunt, took a ball outside, I believe. 1-0. Righty versus righty. Faraimo, F-A-R-A-I-M-O, against Otis, a 296 hitter. Let me see if I can get her name pronunciation. Quickly 2-0. Oh, they have a pitch clock, too. Pitch clock at 3. Popped it up. Out of play. 2-1. Portland, I guess, is 4-0 against Utah. I didn't realize that. Wasn't able to find like head to head. Didn't have a lot of time either. All right, where was that? Oh, he called it a strike. He's got a late strike call. 71 on the outside edge of the plate. 2-2. Yeah, F-A-R-A-I-M-O. Faraimo? The pitcher. Righty versus righty. Line foul. Off the netting. Corby Otis, 296 average, 4 homers, 16 RBI, 880 OPS. Oh, yeah. Maybe it is MLB TV in Canada. Here, yeah. No, no worries. Oops, I forgot to clear the out. Sorry. Bounced one in the dirt. Full count. Man, you take a few days off and you get rusty. Good Lord. I mean, because of the All-Star break. Yeah, I think Saturday I'll do WNBA at night. I think that'll be it. I got a game, I think, at 7:30 I'll do. Full count pitch, leadoff hitter, bottom of the first, fouled it off. 73. She's got a little more velocity than the Portland starting pitcher had. Portland and who was the other new one? They didn't have city or state names last year. It was just the nickname. Ball 4, walked. Leadoff walk. Issued. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ball, foul, swinging strike, foul, ball. Otis gets a leadoff walk for the Cascade. All right. Who's up now? Righty versus lefty. Upstairs, ball 1, 70 on that pitch. Sierra Sacco Ferry, F-E-R-R-I-E, S-A-C-C-O hyphen F-E-R-R-I-E. Ferry, maybe? Sacco Ferry. In there for a strike. Man, 57. Dropped from 70 to 57. But that ump is just like, doesn't do anything, and then all of a sudden he calls a strike, and there's no strike zone. Can't see the pitch clock. Squared to bunt, fouled it off. 72, 1-2. 256 average, no homers, 3 RBI, 741 OPS. Yeah, sorry. I know. I blew it. Oh, you're right. I screwed up. I'm sorry. A walk. Why did I do that? Upstairs. Thank you, Kieran. 2-2 the count. My gosh. I'm asleep, apparently. Mets beat the Phillies 4-1 in the only MLB game tonight. Liner into center. That'll be a hit. And Cascade have 2 on and nobody out. I got to say, I like their blue jerseys, though. It's nothing like this brick red that's normally their color. I don't know where that color comes from. They're wearing, they've got that like sort of blue trim, but it's a much darker blue. All right, we can probably just go like this for the top of the first. Yeah, sorry about the goofs on the scoreboard. My mistake. All right, that's the first hit of the game, by the way. So let's adjust for that. All right, how long are we going to talk? Now the coach comes to the mound. Or no, she's heading back already. So we had a mound visit already. But I'm wondering if they're going to get this Cub game in tomorrow. They, that weather thing is like 500 on the bad air quality. We hit over 300, 331, I think, today, where I'm at. Outside, oh no, that was a strike. Late call. 0-1. Grant, a 255 hitter. Righty versus lefty. Runner at second. They don't, I guess they can't take a lead off until the ball is like pitched. Or until the wind up, I think. That one was in the dirt. 1-1. Evens the count. Mets won. I saw they shut the Phillies Mets. Yeah, 3 hits or something. Or 4 hits. Yeah. 3 home runs on a double. Oh, wow. Right up the middle and fouled off. 70. 1-2 the count. Faremo in trouble here in the bottom of the first for the Talons. Talons, it's important for them. They want to get that 1 seed and not have to play that play-in game. So, important game, actually, for both clubs. Swung on and missed. Got her. 71, a high riser. There's 1 out. And in the WNBA, the one game that was played, the Fire 75, Mystics 56 in DC. And we said, yeah, 4-1 Mets over Phillies. All right, who's the hitter? A righty, 69, swung on and missed. Stewart, a 240 hitter. Went to Arizona, was a Wildcat. Or former Wildcat. Righty. And all they have is 240 hitter. Oh, I think that pitch was late. Maybe she got into the windup. Either way, it was low anyways. Ball 1. Pitch count. Faremo at 19 pitches. Ooh, a little outside. 72. Pitch number 20. 2-1 the count. Gets the rosin. Looks to be hot out in Oregon. I think it say Hillsboro? Yeah, Hillsboro Ballpark. In the dirt in front of the plate. Good stop by the catcher. 70. 3-1 with only 1 out. And already runners at first and second. Again, going to the rosin bag. All right, Talons. Here's the windup, the delivery. Lined into, that's foul off the screen. 2-2 or 3-2, full count now. With first and second and only 1 out. Did I do a poll? Let's see, yeah. We got 11 votes, 64% for Portland, 36% for the Talons. Yeah, the Talons have dropped 2 and the Cascade have won 2 straight. Outside. No, what a late call. The batter was halfway to first base, and then the ump decided to ring her up. That was he's got such a late, deliberate call, very slow. She tossed the bat, was already past the left-handed batter. I mean, I was kidding about being halfway, but maybe a quarter. Now 2 down and 2 on. The 5th hitter. Little tapper to short. They're going to get out of it. Over to first in time. 6-3 ground out. Strikeout, strikeout, ground out. And the Cascade leave 2 on. No runs. Oh, sorry. I had inning 0. My bad. Oh, my gosh. I'm an idiot. At any rate, no runs, 1 hit. They left 2 because of the walk. We head to the 2nd. And coming to bat for the Talons. Let's see if we can get a box score. Where is their box score? Their site is not the greatest. Okay, this is live. New view live game. Okay, where's the box score, though? Oh, batting, fielding, pitching, play-by-play. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the play-by-play. You know, I did a game last year. I thought they did have a box score for some reason, though. Let's see. Batting, fielding, pitching, Cascade, standard. Standard? What does that mean? Expanded? Oh, there's more to scroll through. Okay. Yeah, we'll just stick to the, we'll just look at the live. We'll have the rosters and the standings. Here, let's move the standings. All right, let me take this down. Yeah, I know. 1 pitch grounder. Yeah. I think it, yeah, the 5th. Was it the 5th hitter? Yeah. Okay, top of the 2nd, no score, just 1 hit. Utah Talons coming to bat, and let's see. Wait, yeah, this needs to be refreshed. We're in the top of the 2nd. Why? All right, well, we'll just, guess we'll wait till they get the 2nd inning going. Huh, weird. All right. All right, who's announcing? Chair chat? I guess somebody from the Cascade is talking to the broadcast. All right. Here's the pitch. Yeah, I gotta wait. He takes forever to call. That's a strike. Second pitch. Another strike. Just, I thought it's hard to tell if these are outside or not. I think they froze on their site too. Outside, 1 and 2. And ESPN's so wrapped up in this interview, they haven't said who's hitting and who's pitching right now. It's a 1 and 2 count. Unbelievable. Outside. 63. Evens the count. 2 and 2. See if I can read the name on the back. I forgot her name, though. Fouled off. Righty versus lefty. So still 2 and 2, the count. Upstairs. Evens the, oh no, full count now. 3 and 2. Leadoff hitter for the Utah Talons, or in the 2nd, I mean. Ugh. Like, where is their box score? There's got to be somebody with something. Fouled it off, out of play. Wonder if they've got, like, CBS Sports Network. I know. I know. I have to wait because he's so slow. I can't even guess because I have no idea exactly without the strike zone. I just wish they would end this side-by-side interview and start keying. That's ball 4, so somebody got to walk for the Talons. Off of Gottschall, Gottshall. So the Talons have a runner aboard with nobody out in the top of the second. There we go. Wyckoff got the walk. All right, there we go. Finally. And again, Gottschall is the pitcher. Ellis is the batter, the first baseman. Righty versus righty. Out. No, that was a strike. 0-1. Like, end this interview. We don't need to, like, just go full screen. This is so obnoxious. Another strike. I had to wait. I keep thinking these are outside, and they're not. 0-2. Okay. That one was outside. If he called that a strike, I was going to say, what is going on here? 1-2. All right. Gottschall in the windup. Up the middle. Popped it up. And third base in fair territory secures it for out number 1. So P5 on the putout. 1 away as Ellis popped out. Okay, end the stinking interview. Sam, what is up? Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, I wish I could watch Andy's thing right now. I switched to this after the WNBA game got postponed because of travel issues. All right, what's the count, MLB? I don't, there we go, 0-1. I know this is insane. It's driving me crazy. Outside, 1-1. 63 miles per hour on that one. Surprised they don't. Yeah, they don't have a live pitch count on their stats. Inside. What? That was way inside. He called it a strike. 1-2. And I'm pretty sure it's a he. Behind the plate. 1-2. And again, I don't know who's batting because they're not saying. Line down the left field line and gone. Home run for the Talons. A 2-run shot just inside the fair pole. And the Utah Talons take a 2-0 lead. Wow. That got out of here in a hurry. So the first hit, following a walk, and they take a 2-0 lead. Just smoked it down the left field line. Just over the AUSL sign in left field. Right down the middle, strike 1. All right, finally the interview is over. Thank God. No, it's not. I spoke too soon. 0-1. They went to full screen. No, they did it again. End this interview. 58. Ball, strike 2. My goodness. So Jaquish homered down the line. 2 RBI. Wyckoff scored. Jaquuish hit the home run. We got a 1-2 count. Outside, maybe a little high as well. 2-2. Oh my gosh. You can interview somebody and not have a side-by-side screen the entire time. It would really be nice. Inside. No! Punched her out. Strike 2. Or out 2. Strike 3. Utah base is empty. Gottschall has 33 pitches. She gave up a 2-run homer after a walk. Flippin struck out. Yeah, 2 strike. Yeah, it was a nice hit. Popped up the first pitch on the infield. Shortstop has it. That's out number 3. But they get 2 runs on 1 hit. They didn't leave any. we head to the bottom of the second, and the Portland Cascade will be coming to bat. All right. Oops. We need to punch in a commercial break here. What a home run. I wonder if they have any distance. Probably not. And I couldn't tell. MLB didn't have anything because of that interview the whole time. That was so obnoxious. Whoa. Please don't. And you almost tripped. Thank you. It scared the crap out of me. It's okay. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I need to charge my phone. I'll be right back. Ooh. Oh, love you too. Ah, damn it. Oh. Ow. Whew. All right. Let's get this down. Yeah, I wish I would have known what the Cascade colors were. I would have matched their uniform ahead of time. It's much better than this burnt red or whatever they've got here. All right. Can't remember who won last year. I don't know if they have more than one season too or not, or if it's just one 24-game season. I got to look into it more. It was the Talons, the Bandits. Who else? The Cascade are new. Oh, the Volts or the. So. Oh, please, no more interviews though. Oh, the Talons won it last year, they said. First pitch fouled off. Ferramo, the pitcher for the Talons. All right, lefty is Falby, sixth hitter, 271 average. Outside, says she went on the swing, couldn't check it. 0-2 the count. All right, Ferramo winds up. Takes one out on the edge of the plate. Falby didn't like it. Or is it Falby? Might be Falby. That is strike 3 on 3 pitches. Yeah, Volts, Blaze, Spark. The Oklahoma City Spark are the other new one, and the Cascade. So Bandits, Talons, Blaze, and Volts from last year and this year. Lefty hitter fouled the first one off, 58, 0-1. Kenley Cahalan, Cahalan, 214 hitter. Cahalan. Bounced one, 69, 1-1 the count. Oh, shoot, they showed her other numbers. Oh, did not check her swing. Went. Couldn't hold back. A 60-mile-per-hour pitch. Nice. Like it just had a lot of late movement. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Nobody on. Outside, swung on and missed. Strike 3, 71. Well-placed pitched. 2 outs. Nobody on after giving up a walk and a single in the first. Now Faremo looks all right. Oh, it is Faremo. I was right. Just heard her say it. F-A-R-A-I-M-O. Righty. Takes ball got away. Nobody on, though. 72. And what was it? A ball or strike? Come on, MLB. 1-0. Davidson hitting 103, the catcher. 8th in the lineup for Portland. Faremo delivers. Lined. Oh, just foul. Down the third base line into the left field corner. 1-1 the count. Just a little early. Faremo at 33 pitches. Yeah, just that one mistake that got hit down the line. That's it. Both pitchers have looked really good. Faremo fouled off again. Davidson 71 early. So 1-2 now the count. Most career home runs in SEC history, 92 for Mia Davidson. 2-time All-American, NFCA, I think it said. NFCA, yeah. Time called by Faremo. I think they're recycling through their signals. Yeah, so they get that pitch clock going at 15 pretty quick. Faremo delivers, and that got away again. And it's 2-2. It was a little bit high. 100th career save for Williams on the Mets tonight. I just saw the crawl at the bottom. 2-2 pitch with 2 outs, bottom of the second. Liner just foul. Well, not just foul. Almost into the stands. Seemed like it was just foul, but it had a tremendous hook on it. 2-2. Still the count. Faremo got a 2-run lead in the top of the second thanks to a 2-run home run after a walk. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. Battle going on here. I wish they would have their pitches in progress. They put them in after the at-bat. Oh, well. Looks like they got the lights on. Boy, that camera is screwed up. It had it really dark, but they do have the lights on. Oh, no. Did she go? Wait, did they appeal or no? On the swing. All right, whatever. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3. Nothing across. Top of the third coming up. And the Utah Talons will have a 2-0 lead, and they will bat in the top of the third coming up after commercial break. Each team's got a walk. Each team's got a hit. And walk and a single for the Portland Cascade, and walk and a home run for the Utah Talons in the top of the second. Again, important game here, though, in the standings. Bandits and Talons have clinched. Cascade, I would gather, could probably clinch with a win because, yeah, the best the Spark can do is finish 13-11. And the Cascade are already 13-9. So, yeah, they just need one more win. But then they can move up, and everybody's trying to get into that one spot where the Chicago Bandits are right now. Yeah. That's what I figured. It's that guy calls it so late, though. It's so weird. That All right, let's get this off the screen. Although, man, these are going to be a long break. Yeah, still at break. All right, again, the Liberty's got to play. Let's see. Who are the Liberty playing? Liberty have to go to Indianapolis to play the Fever on Saturday. Oh, I must have been looking at a different team. Then they go back to Dallas Monday at 7 on the package, but we'll be doing Blue Jays. So I thought they had to play the Sky. I must have been looking at the Sparks for some reason. But the other game got postponed tonight. That's why we're doing this. Hey, Gina. Greetings to you. Thanks for being here, Miss Gina. Dream and Tempo tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to do, if the air quality holds, Twins and Cubs from Wrigley. They have that 500 level, though. You know, hazardous air quality. All right, looks like we're just about ready. They got somebody mic'd up. I'm guessing the first baseman, Torrey Vidalis. First pitch from Gottschall. 0-1. Oh, great. So they're going to interview her during the game. Oh, that's nice. Or they're just listening. Shows bunt, but takes the strike. 0-2. They still haven't said who the hit. Oh, great. And now we got a side-by-side, so they're not going to say who's hitting. Okay, well, it's not Faremo. It's Gottschall pitching. I think their stats froze. Fouled off, 0-2. Best wishes to John and Pure Adrenaline Sports. His Metsies won tonight, too. Over the Phillies. JJ's not happy. Yeah, it's fun to watch. You know, fast pitch. It's entertaining. I did a game last year. I figured, why not? I might do Sunday's game, too. You know, because I don't think I have anything that night. And it's on MLB Network again. Grounded to the pitcher, over to first in time for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. Again, their stats froze again. Oh, here we go. Just refresh. So that was Coleman on the ground out 1-3. Andrews is up. And Gottschall, the pitcher. In the air on the first pitch to left and caught for out number 2 in the third. For once. Yeah. Pitch line to the first baseman who tagged the bag. I think she barehand caught it. What a play. She tagged the base anyways. Let's see what they called it. They don't have it yet. Either way, it's out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. Oh, maybe it was on a bounce. She had to barehand it. It must have taken a horrific bounce to her right, and she barehanded it and touched the base. So G3, I think, on the ground out. And we head to the bottom of the third. Yeah, I wish I could find the colors for what they're actually wearing. Yep, it was a ground out. It must have taken a wicked hop to her right because she was set with the glove and it just went way over towards second base. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think let me look at their schedule. I think there's a game at 7. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yes, definitely. All right, let me find their schedule again. I think Sunday night is on MLB, so I'm tempted to do that one. Heck, why not? Saturday. Let's see. Yeah, Saturday I'm going to do WNBA. It's too bad there's a game at 9 too. Yeah, ooh, Talons Bandits. Oh yeah, I think I'll do that game at 7 Sunday night. I'll add that in. Sold out Oh, they play in Rosemont, the stadium at Parkway Bank Sports Complex. That sounds like where the Chicago Dogs minor league team plays, and it's dogs as in hot dogs. So the Bandits won 15-7 over the Blaze tonight. All right. Oh, I got to get water after this inning. The Bandits blue is really nice looking too. I really like the Bandits color. All right, should be just about set here. Yeah, we could get into some long at bats with the fouls. That's definitely a possibility. I'm glad to see this league hopefully surviving and thriving. Hopefully that's a good sign that they expanded in year 2. I don't know. That sometimes is ill-advised, but hopefully it survives. They got better TV deal. I was getting some of these over the air for free last year, but last year I didn't have any pay TV when they did the finals. All right, Faramo on the mound. She's got a one-hitter in the bottom of the third. All right, who is up, though? They don't put the who's up until after the first pitch. 70, swung on and miss. Strike one. Powell, 282 hitter. Righty versus lefty. Yeah, Faramo's got a huge watch or something to look at on her wrist. Swung on and missed. 59. The bottom dropped out of that pitch. How do you even come? That's nearly impossible. Again, Powell, 282. Righty versus lefty. Faramo in the windup. Hit it up the middle. It was almost like a slap hit. Almost a bunt into center. And that's a leadoff single for the Portland Cascade. Their second hit. Their second single. They failed to score. They had first and second in the first. All right, Faramo at 41 pitches. Top of the order. Righty versus righty. That is a ball. 1-0. Otis, the hitter, 296 average, 4 homers, 16 RBI, 888 OPS. Faramo delivers. Late strike called, 70, 1-1. Faramo delivers. Looked outside, but that's strike 2, 71, and batter didn't like it. Otis not happy. She had the leadoff walk in the first. Oh, is there CFL tonight? It's Thursday. I didn't even think to check. All right, we got time called. Is there a challenge? I don't know. I don't know if they have ABS or not. I don't think so. Outside, 2-2, 70 on that one. Faramo goes to the rosin. Wait, was there CFL tonight? Did I miss that? Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm so happy hockey's back late September. Ball got away, runner advanced to second, and that is a full count. Bad pitch by Faramo. Runner at second, nobody out for the Portland Cascade here in the bottom of the third. Oh, no worries. Thanks for being here, Gina. No worries. Grounded to third. Runner holds, throws to first, or did the runner advance? I guess the runner held. G5 5-3, one away on a 3-2 pitch. Yeah, we'll do it like that so you can see the... Well, actually, no, then that wipes out everything. We'll just do the top thing. Yeah, we'll just do that. I guess that'll work. I don't know. All right, righty versus lefty with one out. Okay, the runner did go to third. Why didn't they, like, show it happening? 72, taken strike one. Sierra Sacco Ferry, 275 average, no homers. I guess it could be, that's probably Ferry, Sacco Ferry. Outside, almost looked like a pitch out, 1-1. Fouled it off, out of play. One and two the count. Yeah, I know they're usually Thursday. Thanks. Fouled it off. Nope, it's to left. That's caught. They're tagging. Throw is to the wall side, you know, towards third base dugout, and the run scores on the sac fly to left. So the lead is cut in half to 2-1. Good piece of hitting. Got it just deep enough. Decent throw. Would have had her, but it was not. It was a one hopper, but it was too far off target. So it's 2-1. As the Portland Cascade finally get on the board in the bottom of the third. Now there's two down. Sacco, why did they put F-E-R-R? I think they ran out of characters. It's Ferry or Ferry. It's probably Sacco Ferry. Fouled off. 72, strike one. I'm sorry, and it was ball one prior to that. Megan Grant, 250 average, 8 homers, 15 RBI. Base is empty, 2 down. Liner up, one hopper to third, low throw. No, got away. First baseman couldn't hang on. I'm assuming that's going to be ruled an error. We'll see what they call it. Or do they give her an infield hit? It was a one hopper, and the throw was a little low, but the first baseman's got to catch that. It was a stretch, but muffed throw by the first baseman. So, yeah, a fielding error allows a runner. First error on the Utah Talons. All right, Sydney Stewart, 235 average, 2 homers, 6 RBI at bat. Here's the 0-1, 72, taken, strike two. 2 out, runner at first, 1 in on a single, either wild pitch or pass ball, ground out, got the runner to third, and then a sac fly to make it 2-1. Liner into left, that's going to one-hop the wall. And that'll be an easy double, and the runner holds at third wisely. They had a pretty good relay throw. So the Portland Cascade threatening again. 2 runners in scoring position, but with 2 outs. First extra base hit for the Cascade. All right, Faremo in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, yeah, thanks, Gina. No worries. No, this isn't Portland. This is not Australian. It is Athletes Unlimited Softball League. It's an American league. Torrey Vidalis is up. 194 average, 3 homers, 12 RBI. Hitting fifth, the first baseman. Yeah, no worries. Thanks. Second and third. 2 down. Inside. Ball 1. Yeah, so this is an American league. This is the Utah Talons at the Portland Cascade. It's Athletes Unlimited. That's what the AU is, and SL Softball League. Second year, I think, of this. Outside. 2-0. For Ramo behind in the count. Last 7 games, she's hit 286, 2 homers, 7 RBI. First 14 games, much worse. So she's been on point lately. That's the strike. I had to wait. Ump was late. 71. 2-1 the count. Faramo goes for the rosin bag again. Yeah, bad throw on the sac fly. Yep. Yeah, that was a bad drop at first. This could be costly. Lined foul, 71, way early. Or did she... That's 2-2. Yeah. Yeah, there was no chance to try and score. They had a good relay throw to the catcher. All right. Bottom of the third, 2-1 Utah. Portland batting with 2 runners in scoring position. Chopped it foul. That would have been ball 3. 2-2, still to count. It got postponed. The New York Liberty couldn't make it to Dallas. So they postponed it to Monday. Liberty had flight issues. Yeah, flight issues. The Liberty never made it to Dallas. Outside, full count, 3-2. So they're making that game up Monday. Way early, fouled it off. Good battle, full count. Oh, Utah has some all green unis that say Utah on them. Is that their home? What are they wearing tonight? Oh, I see. Portland has white with pinstripes. Why do they have this weird brick red color? They don't wear it. Fouled off again. Maybe I see their elbow pad might be that. Into the Utah dugout. Woke everybody up. Yep, I need the talents. You're a Spark fan. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, Spark still have a chance to get in. Liner up the middle, but caught by the center fielder right at her. They got a run. They got... What did they get? 2 hits? Yeah, 2 hits. They leave 2 in scoring position. Heading to the top of the 4th for the Utah Talons. Coming to bat. So the error didn't end up costing them anything, but it sure made things interesting. 2-1. Yeah, so I think we'll add that game Sunday night. I think I'll go ahead and do that. End of the 3rd. 2 in the top of the 2nd on a 2-run homer after a walk. And then a sac fly by Portland. PDX. Again, that's their airport code. I don't know why they use that as a city abbreviation. I don't think the Portland Trailblazers do that. Soft liner. Yeah, softball. Yep. Yeah, American softball. Fast pitch. Second season. They had 4 teams last year. They've got 6 this year. So this year, 3 teams make the playoffs. 2 and 3 have to play in. The winner advances to play the top seed in a best of 3. That's how the league works. It's a 24-game season, so probably Sunday is the last day of the regular season, I think. All right. Rays, Red Sox. Oh yeah, they have a doubleheader. Yeah, I thought about doing it, but I think I'll just do one game tomorrow. Gonna do Twins. I don't feel like paying for Apple TV to do White Sox, Blue Jays. I might pay for Apple TV for if it's a month, and I can do the other 2 that I see that are going to be on. All right, Gottschall with 46 pitches now. First one is fouled off. Woolery, the hitter, 0 for 1. Top of the 4th. I'm assuming they play 7. But I've kind of forgotten. I could look at a result, I guess. Outside, 1-1. I forgot to get water. Dang it. Yeah, you can get MLB for the rest of the season for $60 now. Popped up to the second baseman for out number 1. 1 down for the Talons in the top of the 3rd. I guess I could have squeezed in the name. I guess I could put Utah and nah, that's fine. Yeah, Spark are 11-11. Cascade are 13-9. So the Sparks still have a chance if they win their last 2 and the Cascade lose tonight and then in their final game. Talons and Bandits are already clinched, but who gets that top spot is going to be important. Fouled off, 63, strike 1. Yeah. So they do play south. Yeah, I kind of figured. I figured. It's going to be my guess. I did one game last year. I just couldn't remember. Gottschall delivers. Fouled off again. 63 late. 0-2. Hall of Fame induction ceremonies July 26th. So in 10 days. Scott got the win for the Mets. Nola the loss for the Phillies. Williams 14th save. And 100th as a Met. Outside. Wait, what's the count? I thought it already was 0-2. Yeah, they were behind. 1-2. MLB was behind. In the dirt. Evens the count. 56 miles per hour. 2-2. Gottschall up to 52 pitches. Wyckoff, 250 hitter hitting cleanup. Here's the pitch. Little chopper to second. Over to first in time for out number 2. 4-3 ground out. And the bases are not 90 feet. I mean, not that you expected it was, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's an entertaining league. This is the first time I'm watching this year. I enjoyed the game I did last year. Yeah, I have no problem with it. I think it's entertaining. At the knees. No, that was outside, I guess. 0-1 or 1-0. Bree Ellis, B-R-I, first name, E-L-L-I-S, last name. 357 average. Wow. In the air. Back, way gone to center. In front of the camera, I think. That's a solo shot to deep center. And the Talons get the run back and lead 3-1. Wow. Ellis with the home run and RBI. That was a deep shot. I think Gottschall got it a little too high, and Ellis turned on it. It was just a matter of how deep it would be. Oh, it was over the cameras. It was halfway to it was almost lined up with the 400 marker. I don't know how many feet. Strike one. The hitter is Jaquish, Jaquish. Strike two, 58. So a 2-run shot and a solo shot. That's the only 2 hits, I think, for the Utah Talons. There's a hit into the outfield that's cut off nicely to hold the runner held the batter to a single. So 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth. It's 3-1. And each team has 3 hits now. Takes strike one on the outside edge of the plate. Whoops. Why did it do 2? I must have leaned on it. Flipping 0 for 1. Pops it up on the infield. Caught by the shortstop behind second base for out number 3. But 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Cascade coming to bat, down by 2 again. So what, mid 4th. All right, let me get some water. I'll be right back. Rising Rhino, what is up? How are you doing? Hey, yo, what's up? Athletes Unlimited Softball League. It's a 6-team fast pitch league for the women. It started last year with 4 teams. They play a 24-game season. The top 3 make it. Bandits and Talons have clinched. 2 and 3 need to play each other in a play-in game. The winner advances to play whoever the 1 seed is in a best of 3. Yeah, moonshot. That was long gone. Sam says, Rhino, CH, man, what's up? Yeah. Athletes Unlimited Softball. It looks like Australian, but it's AUSL for Athletes Unlimited Softball. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. But there's the top 4. The Sparks still have a chance. I would imagine the Blaze and Bolts are out. Oh, game's on MLB Network. Ugh, I don't have my jersey on, but it's a little hot. I used to have a softball or 2. I don't know if they survived the move, though. Would have put that up. Would have been more visible. All right, bottom of the 4th coming up in a 7-inning game. Spark need to win 2, the Oklahoma City Spark. And they would have to have the Portland Cascade lose 2 to get in. Cascade would clinch with a win tonight, but they trailed 2-1. Talons want to retake the first position since the Bandits won tonight. First pitch by Faramo was pitch number 66. And I didn't see what the ump called, so I got to wait. 1-0. Chopper right back to Faramo. Underhand throw to first for out number 1. 1-3 on the ground out. Down goes. They didn't even key who. Oh, man. Come on. Yeah, I don't even know who. They never put up who was batting there. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate you being here. In the air. Right center. Couldn't make the catch. The right fielder knocked it. Rounding second, heading to third. Throw off the line to left field and a leadoff triple. Yeah, they can't call that an error. Would have been lucky to get a snow cone catch. I'm sure that's going to be a hit. Yep, they gave her a triple. Falby's the one who grounded out to the pitcher. Triple to right center. Nice hit. Just off the edge of the glove. Hustling the entire way. Got to third. Slid. Didn't need to. All right. That'll be Faremo about to deliver number 70 on her pitch count. Fouled straight back, 70 miles per hour, 0 for 1. Davidson, the 8th hitter, 0 for 1. .100 average, 1 homer, 4 RBI, the catcher. Faremo delivers. Taken on the inside edge of the plate. Strike 2. Dan C., what is up? Yeah, it was going to be a tough one. It's hard to say that was going to be an error on a full sprint. Grounded to third. Runner's got a hold. Throw to first in time. Oh, boy. Oh, no, she did go. Why don't they show that quicker? So is it, 3-2? You guys going to put the run up or what? Or did she hold? I'm so confused. I guess she held. I don't know who they showed going back to the ground, to the dugout. It must have been Davidson on the ground out. I don't know. First pitch. So what is that? No, that's 2 outs. That's right. They had the leadoff ground out to pitcher to first. Takes right down the middle. 69. That had a lot of movement. Kennedy Powell, 300 average, no homers, 3 RBI, single and a run, the 9th place hitter. Faremo about to deliver pitch 75, swung on and missed. Okay, they must have had the wrong count because that was strike 3. Yeah, they had the wrong count on MLB. They waste a 1-out triple. They leave 1 hit, no runs. We've played 4. We head to the top of the 5th. Talons coming to bat. Leading 3-1. All right. Wait. Yeah, end 4th. That's right. So 3-3-1, 1-4-0. Yep. Yeah, that ground ball was so sharp to third. That was out too, and then a strikeout. Yeah, how's it going, Rhino? How's it going, CH Man? How's it going, Kieran? How's it going, Dan C? How's everybody doing tonight? Sam, I think Turkey was in here for a little bit. Hello, Luke. Thanks for being here. And swung at ball 4. Thank you. Forgot who else. Carolyn. Gina was stopped by for a little bit. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we'll do the Sunday night game at 7 in addition to this one. I don't know. Unless I did. Just don't think WNBA off of ESPN is going to do well. Yeah. CP Chandler, hey to you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Let me we know it's top of the 5th. We'll get that down. Yeah, I got my water. Yeah, I guess I could have just looked right here to see that it's a 7-inning game. Hoover's pitching now for Gottschall. Wait a minute. But is that's a Talons thing though. Oh, they're showing the replay of that first homer, the 2-run homer, and then the play at first on that Bareham play. All right, yeah. Why are they saying Hoover to pitch for Gottschall? That's for the bottom of the 5th, right? That's probably going to break everything they've got. Or is this? Yeah. They got it. Well, okay. No, Hoover's in for Gottschall. It's just this is the green for the team batting. Yeah. Carly Hoover, 3-0 in 7 appearances, 28 and a third innings pitched. They took her numbers down too quick. Wish they would have kept those up. I guess I could have looked them up. But... All right, 1-0. Jacobson 0 for 1 takes a strike on the inside edge, 1-1. Again, Hoover. So Gottschall pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, all earned. Hoover in the windup, 70 miles per hour, fouled off. 1-2 the count. Again, Portland would like to win and clinch a spot. Where am I? I'm in Illinois, like halfway between Chicago and Rockford. I'm watching on, I have MLB.TV subscription, so I get MLB Network. In the air to right, caught for out number 1. F9 for Jacobson. Yeah, I know. I'm a Jays fan though for the, and I do Jays games normally. Jacobson flied to right. Ball, strike, and then foul. Swing. So she's done her first 4. Wait, what? Cascade pitching was struggling the first 4 games, or previous 4, but the last 7 they pitched much better. They were 1-3 in those 4 games and 5-2 in the last 7. They had a huge ERA in that bad 4-game stretch, and it's much more average now. All right, who's hitting? Oh, pinch hitter Becker for Coleman. Rachel Becker out of Lindenhurst, Illinois, went to Purdue and Oklahoma State. Righty versus lefty. Talons use a pinch hitter. 70 miles per hour outside, 1-0. Yeah. There's been a bit of that tonight. Outside, 70 again. Becker, a 179 hitter. It's the 9th slot in the Utah Talons lineup. Portland needing to shut the door here. They can't go more than 2 down here, I would say. At the knees, strike 1, 71 in there. Fans applauding. Somebody, oh, they've got those thunder sticks. Wonder if those were giveaways. Hillsboro, Oregon, even though they are the Portland Cascade. Inside, 73-1. Only 1 out. Nobody on base at the moment. Let's see. Portland. Wait, they have 3 games left? I mean, 2. Little Tapper to second. Over to first in time. 4-3 ground out. I thought they played a 24-game season. They've already played 22. Or are they... Wait, has Utah played... No, Utah's played 22 as well. I don't know. I thought it was a 24-game season. Maybe I'm wrong. At any rate, 2 down on the 4-3 ground out. Top of the order. Low and outside, 71. 1-0 that count. I didn't do crowd noise today. Yep. I know the baseline's, not 90 feet, so they got to get rid of that in the infield in a hurry. Did she go? They appealed the 3rd, I think. Did she check it? She did. 2-0. Man, they're so slow to put the count up on MLB or whoever's running the board for AUSL. Again, Andrews 0 for 2, the leadoff hitter. Hoover in relief. Got her on a awkward swing. 2-1. A little bit inside. All right, Hoover in the windup. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 71. Strike 2. 2-2 count. 13 pitches for Hoover. Number 10 for the Cascade. Yeah, I wish I could have found their blue because I don't like this red against the green. Just tried to match it up to the website as best I could, and they had red, but no sign. Oh, yeah, they do have that dark blue on the mountain. Oh, I missed that. I could have, if I had known ahead of time, I would have tried to match that. Should have looked at pictures, I guess. 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, nobody on. Fouls it off. Near the on-deck circle, so no play. Wonder, yeah, these bases are, I'm guessing, about 60 feet instead of 90. Is my best guess. Hoover in the windup. Takes outside Andrews for a full count. Wow. That looked close. Again, there's no strike zone or ABS, so just guessing. High. It may have been high, too. Full count. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Strikes out. Jammed her again. 70. Hoover pitched a nice inning there. Bottom of the 5th coming up. And the Portland Cascade, time to rally, down 2 with only 3 innings to bat left for them. All right, 3-3-1-1-4-0 is what I was trying to say. Oh, wow. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for the info. Yeah, I wish I could, like, last year, I swear they had a box score. I don't know why there's such limited info. Are they not playing a 24-game season this year? Is it more? No, the season, maybe it's 25, I'm guessing. Well, yeah, because you would play everybody 5 times. That makes sense. It was probably 24. Okay, so no, I guess they don't have to win. So I don't know if the Cascade could have clinched tonight anyways then, if it's a 25-game season. But that would make more sense. You would play everybody 5 times. Yeah, that was a great inning of relief pitching there. That makes sense. If you play each team 5 times, that's 25 games. So that's got to be it. So with the season ending Sunday, then I'm sure that'll be 25 games. Let's see, Sunday. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that last game. I have to see if anything's riding on that. Could be the 1 seed up for grab. Oh, wait, they do have a game Monday. Okay, the last regular season game is Monday. Oh, Oklahoma City. Wonder if they'll still have anything to play for by then. So they do have 1 game Monday. All right. I think we'll do that Sunday night game, though. That sounds good. Let's go like that. Let's take this off the screen. All right, game is like just past an hour and 20 minutes, and they played 5 innings, or no, 4.5 innings with 2.5 to go. All right, Faremo still on the mound. 4 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. Unbelievable. First pitch, 59, looped it in there a little bit. Strike 1 taken. A little bit of off speed there. Otis, the leadoff hitter, 0 for 1. Righty. Low and outside. Evens the count. 1-1. Excuse me. Wait, what is going on? The play-by-play. There we go. Low, 2-1. Coleman to center field for Becker was the sub. 2-1 the count. And the feed breaks up on, on MLB TV. What is going on? They had to go to behind the plate cam. Well, now I really have no clue. 3-1, I assume that one missed. Otis is at 292 average, 4 homers, 16 RBI, 877 OPS. She's 0 for 1 and a walk. Faremo delivers. Popped up, foul, out of play. Full count to the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 5th. Faremo about to pitch number 80. Not all. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. Quite a few are on ESPN networks. This one's on MLB TV. Last year they had some over the air on a Chicago channel. Inside, walked her. Yeah. Runner at first. Tying run on deck for the home team, the Portland Cascade. All right, walk by Otis. Fouled off. 0-1, 71. I hate that they don't put up the hitter until after the first pitch. Sierra Sacco Ferry had the sac fly and RBI, the lone RBI for the Cascade tonight. Grounded to second, over to short. The first throw got away. Runner heading to second. So they got an out. That's the second out of the inning on the force out at second, 4-6. But either a bad throw or a drop by Ellis at first. We'll see what they call. Throwing error by the shortstop. Okay, not on Ellis at first. So another error. Another error on the Talons. They have 2 tonight. Righty lefty. Faremo delivers 71. What's the count? 0-1. Good grief. Grant hitting third. 0 for 2 tonight. Righty versus lefty. High and outside. 70. 1-1 evens the count. Yeah, I don't get CBS Sports Network either. Yeah, I think I could get everything else. Faremo played for UCLA. Oh, nice. Yeah. Extra pitches for Faremo, who's already at 85. So you got to wonder if, what type of pitch count the pitchers are on. 1-1 count. Ooh, looked at the knees. Yeah, slow strike called. 1-2. All right, 1 out. No, there's 2. Why? Is that only 1 out? All right, I apologize. 1 out. 70, miss, ball 2. Wait. Okay, walk, then the 1 out. I don't know why I thought there was 2 outs. Sorry about that. The error allowed. I think they would have been safe. The error allowed the runner to go to second. I think that was a foul ball. No, it's a wild pitch. And the runner heads to third. And it's a full count. Are they sure that wasn't a foul ball? They checked the swing. No, it just went off the... I don't know if that's going to be a pass ball or a wild... It was a pass ball. Went right off the catcher's glove. So Faremo dealing with a runner at third with only one out and a 3-2 count. I apologize for botching the outs. Faremo in the windup. Foul. Nope. Yep, it is in foul territory. Caught by the third baseman. No tag. A two-hopper to the plate. 2 outs. Foul 5 on that. Third baseman caught it. Extra base. Gotcha. Yeah. No worries. Yeah, sorry. I goofed on the outs. I don't know why I thought there were 2. But again, it should have. They reached on the fielder's choice and then took second on the error. And then third base on a pass ball. 68 taken. Ball 1. But now we got 2 outs and the runner at third. Sidney Stewart, 250 average, 2 homers, 6 RBI. 1 for 2 with a double tonight. Righty. Outside edge of the plate, 1-1. Evens the count. Yeah, Faremo is impressive. No doubt about it. Liner. Oh, it's just foul. Would have been caught if it had been fair. Foul territory down the left line. Yeah, that was hooked more than I thought. I thought that might carry up the line. Left fielder would have been all over it if it had been fair. 92 pitches for Faremo. In the windup, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got her. 72. Right down the pipe. Couldn't catch up with it. Headed to the top of the 6th. The final 2 innings. Talons looking for insurance. Already up 3-1. And the Cascade have to hold them. Can't, they don't want to be down more than 2 with the final 2 innings coming up. All right. 3-3-2, 1-4-0. Nice catch. Yes. Oh, the catcher? Yeah. That was a nice pitch. I don't she got her. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, do me a favor. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up or the like button. We got 19 likes. If anybody hasn't liked, hit the like so I get to 20. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Yeah, we picked up some subs tonight. And I will add in, I think, let's see, Saturday. Yeah, we should go ahead and add in. We're going to do that 7:30 game. Saturday night, there's CBS. I think I'd rather do Mystics Valkyries, even though they do play Monday as well. They play twice in 3 nights instead of Fire Links. So we'll add that to the schedule, I think. Oh, I need the basketball though. And we'll add the Sunday night softball game to the schedule, I think, as well. I can't turn off my caps lock. There we go. I got to get the basketball for Mystics Valkyries. All right, we'll work on that later. Whoops. I meant to take that down. Top of the 6th coming up. Let's see. ESPN2, ESPN. I missed it. They got a bunch of games on networks coming up. Figure not everybody has MLB Network, so why not? Outside from, who's the pitcher again? Why can't they get this up to date? Alchin's the hitter, 347 average, 4 homers, 17 RBI, 1.024 OPS. Hitting second for the Talons. Fouled it off her own leg. 1-1 the count. Yeah, it's not, let's see. It's not Faramo pitching. It's Hoover. They've frozen again here. All right, what's the delay? Oh, yeah, they're talking about that play at first. The spin. The funny hop that it took. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Dropped it. 70. 1-2. What a pitch by Hoover. Bottom fell out of it. Yeah. I know. I should just look at the TV. I don't know why their stats online are so bad. Fouled off. 69. Still 1-2. Hoover. Where's Boone? If you know what movie that is. I think it's from the 70s, but before a lot of your times. John Belushi was in it. No, he was not Hoover, though. I forgot who played. I'm trying to remember which one was Hoover. Hoover with 20 pitches in relief. Starter went 4. We're in the 6th. 1-2 to the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Liner into right. It's going to get to the gap and hit the wall. Rounding second and heading. Nope, she held at second. That's what I thought. Rounding first and heading to second with a double. And they're still frozen. Awesome. Just awesome. All right. Another extra base hit for the Talons. They have 4 hits, 2 homers, and now a double. Runner at second. Hoover delivers. Low, ball 1, 70. Woolery, the hitter. They just keep 276 average, a homer, and 10 RBI. Pop out, ground out tonight. 0 for 2. Inside, 69 miles per hour, 2-0. Ouch. MLB Plus, new for 2026. Visit. Oh, that's what's $60. I don't think MLB.TV is 60 for the rest of the year. Ah, they're still charging full price. Was that 3-0 or 2-1? What's the call? 2-1. Thanks. Took forever. Can't tell. Here's the pitch. Outside. 70. 3-1 Hoover to Woolery. All right. Runner at second on a leadoff double. Pitch right down the middle, 70. 3-2. Full count. Oh, finally they caught up on the play-by-play. Alchin with the double. Woolery with a full count. Outside, ball 4. She walked her 70 miles per hour. So Hoover in a bit of trouble here with her Portland Cascade already down 3-1. Woolery's aboard at first on the walk. Alchin had the double to right center. 27 pitches for Hoover. Wyckoff, the catcher, is up. Takes outside. No, that was a strike. 0-1 the count. 245 average. No homers, 8 RBI. Cleanup hitter, the catcher for the Talons. What are they calling time for? Resetting her device, I think. Here's the pitch. Bunted out in front of the plate. Pitcher has to go to first. Nicely done. 1 out on the sack bunt. Puts runners at second and third in scoring position. You could have just walked in front. It's totally fine. Okay. Well, I'm just saying. Okay. Me too. Thank you. Hoover about to pitch number 30. That was a strike. I was about to say outside. 70. Ellis, the hitter. She had a solo homer. 1 for 2. 372 average, 5 homers on the year. So Wyckoff's sack bunt put runners at second and third. 1-1 the count for Hoover. Ellis, the first baseman, calls time. Excuse me. And she have some sort of brace on her right thumb, having troubles with? Oh, she's the one that hit that monster blast to center. That's right, the solo shot. The 2-run homer was down the left field line. Outside. Yeah, are they just gonna pitch around her here? 2-1. Have a force at any base. 1 out for the Utah Talons here, looking for insurance in the top of the 6th. She's hit much better this year than last year. Right between the pitcher's legs into center. That'll score a run. And the other runner will hold at third. So another RBI single for Ellis. And the Talons take a 4-1 lead right through the legs of Hoover. At least it didn't shatter her ankle or anything, though. Good throw by the center fielder to hold the runner, the second runner at third. 4 runs on 5 hits for the Utah Talons. They pick up a insurance run here in the 6th. Hoover delivers right down the middle for strike 1, 71. Thank you, Dr. DeLay. Athletes Unlimited Softball League, AUSL, fast pitch women's. Yep. Thank you, Dr. DeLay. The WNBA got postponed tonight, the game I wanted to do. So this is the substitute. I think I'm going to do the Sunday night game, though. It's at 7, I think. So I think we'll, yeah. AUSL, not Australian. Athletes Unlimited. 2nd season. Swung on and missed. Got her. Strike 3. Hoover gets to 2 outs. 2nd season. First season they had 4 teams. This year they have 6. So the top 3 advance to the playoffs. It's going to be a 2-3 play-in game. The winner plays the 1 seed in the best of 3 final. This has been a long inning. Fouled it off, strike 1. Hoover at 37 pitches, been in relief since the 5th. Flippin' 0 for 2, the 7th hitter. Yeah, big insurance run picked up by the Utah Talons here in the top of the 6th. From Hillsboro, Oregon. Swung on and missed, strike 2, a little outside, 70. Flippin' 0 for 2. So Jacquis just struck out for the 2nd out. Fouled off, 70, 0-2 still. Yeah, the New York Liberty never made it to Dallas. They had flight issues, so they weren't able to take on the Wings tonight. The game got postponed to Monday. Start time is an hour earlier at 7, I think. I got to double check that. Central. Outside, 70, 1-2. Throw to second. And they got her. They want a challenge. Or do they have a challenge? She thinks she slid under the tag. Looks like a throw to... Who took the throw? Short or second? Ellis doesn't think she was out. Are they going to review? Is that Mike? Okay, Utah is challenging. Yeah, this has been one of the... This is like the only long inning. Utah challenge of caught stealing. That was a delayed steal. What a throw by the catcher. It's really hard to tell if her face got tagged before the arm was on the bag. The second base ump, or the ump that was covering the play, didn't have a really good look at it because the base runner's back was covering her. It's really hard to see.
If we can freeze, right? I think she...
After review, the call stands.
Oh, they called. All right, Utah still has one challenge inning remaining, but the caught stealing ends the inning. They leave. They get a run. They leave one at third. They have a 4-1 run, 4-1 run, 4-1 lead, a 3-run lead. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. Sorry. Bottom of the sixth coming up for the so the RBI single by Ellis gives them a 3-run lead. And we head to the middle of the sixth. All righty. Let's see what we got. 4-5-2-1-4-0. Yep, second year of this league. Yep. The delay has arrived. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. No CFL for Rhino. Yep, call stands, thanks. Yep, 6 more outs and Utah can take first away from the Bandits again, I believe. With 2 to play, they played 25 games. I think they must have played 24 last year. Oh yeah, how would they have played 20? Wait, no, you know what? I wonder if they played 21 last year. With 3 teams, they would have played each team 7 times. Yeah. I don't know where I read that it was a 24-game season. It's got to be 25 because these teams still have 2 to go. Most everybody will be done Sunday, but there's 1 game on Monday. Oh, pardon me. My nose is stuffed. Stupid air quality. I was out watering the lawn tonight. They didn't even say the fielding, but out at second. Catcher to second. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. They did. 2-4 on the put out on the caught stealing. Yeah. And the errors didn't end up costing them anything, surprisingly, other than just pitches thrown by the pitcher. Let's see if who was it? Still going to be pitching or not. Nope, we got a reliever. And hold on. Is that the pitcher or is that a fielder? Nope. Same starting pitcher in the game for the Talons. Bounces one for ball 1. 1-0. Vidalis is 0 for 2 tonight, the 5th hitter for Portland. Faremo, the pitcher. Here's pitch 95. Out. Nope, that was a strike. The ump is like watching and then just all of a sudden makes the call. It's so slow and deliberate. I can't guess as to what the call is going to be. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 66. Bottom dropped out of it. 1-2 as Faremo goes for the rosin bag. Faremo delivers outside 66, 2-2. And we got bullpen action. Looks like double barrel. A righty and another righty. I didn't see if they said who it was. 96 pitches, 97 on the way. Outside, full count, Faremo to the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 6th of a 7-inning game. Yep, that inning slowed the game down a little bit. I think we started about 9:03-ish. Swung on and missed, chased the high heat, 69. Out number 1. Down goes Vidalis. Tough pitch. High riser. Faremo will now face Faltby, the center fielder. 8 strikeouts for Faremo. Strike 1 taken. Swung on and missed, 69, strike 2. Goes for the rosin bag again. 101 pitches with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Portland at home, desperately needing some runs. Bounced one, 56, took something off. 1-2. Again goes to the rosin bag. Faremo in the windup. Little tapper to third. Throw to first in time. 5-3 on the ground out. Almost like just a drag bunt, but with 2 strikes. Yeah. Grounded out to third. So 5-3 on the put out. $78. Well, maybe I think they play more than one season. But I think this part is 25. For some reason, I thought it was 24, but 25 would mean you play each team 5 times. So, oh, I guess they counted that as a swing. 0-1. Cahalan didn't like it. Kenley Cahalan. 224, 2 homers, 8 RBI. Had a triple tonight, 1 for 2, but they didn't play. They didn't get her in. Swung on a miss, chased a low one, 65. Yeah, that could be an Australian league, though. This AUSL gets confused with, like, Australian leagues for some, because of the AU, but it really means Athletes Unlimited. Low again, 68. 1-2. Cahalan hitting 7th in the lineup. Again, 1 for 2 with that triple off the right fielder's glove and right center. Outside, 59, evens the count, 2-2. Yeah, so last year, I can't remember if they played 21. That would have been 7 games each. Oh, maybe no, I bet you it was 8, and I bet you it was 24 last year. That's why the confusion. Outside, 71, full count after it was 0-2. Faremo with 108 pitches. Faremo in the windup. Cahalan takes outside for ball 4. A 2-out walk for the Cascade. Yep, strike, and then 4 straight balls. Yeah, why they keep saying MLB Plus? They got me. I thought they meant the MLB TV was 60 for the rest of the year. Faremo delivers pitch 110, low 67, ball 1. Hitter is Davidson, the catcher, 097, 1 homer, 4 RBI. 0 for 2. Takes at the knees. bottom dropped out of it. 59, 1-1. Pitch 111. Yeah, I gotcha. So, yeah. At the knees, but not a strike this time. 58. Did the runner steal? No, 2-1. Yeah, so last year, 4 teams, they played the other 3 teams 8 times, so it was a 24-game season then. I bet you they're playing 5 times all the other 5, so that's 25 this year. Fouled straight back, 2-2. They have the All-Star Cup. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought they did something afterwards, like, and I that part I didn't see at all last year. I think I did like the last game of the season last year. Right down the middle. I don't know what Davidson was looking at. Strike 3 called. The side is retired. They got a 2-out walk and left 1 on. No hits. We head to the top of the 7th, the final inning. Talons looking for insurance. Cascade's got to hold the line and not fall further behind. Already trailing by 3. I thought I put N6. My bad. All right, so I think we will do the Sunday night game. Because WNBA on Sunday night on ESPN doesn't do well, and truthfully, I don't want to watch Sun Mercury Sunday night anyways. Let's see who's playing. I already forgot which game it's going to be. It's an important game because it's Talons Bandits. This could be for the 1 seed. 7 o'clock. All right. Let's add that. Wait, how did I not have the baseball for the White Sox Jays? What'd I say? 7P. We'll get the softball logo in there next time. And Mystics Valkyries, I'll get the basketball in there for Saturday. Yeah, I won't get any ESP. I won't get the CBS Sports Network games. They play on ESPN and ESPN2. I figure not as many people have MLB Network as they do ESPN. Twins Cubs tomorrow because I don't want to pay for Apple TV. I think I will if it's a monthly thing for the next 2 games that the Jays have on Apple TV. I know that was so bad. I know. I don't want to see the Sun. I don't want to see the Mercury that much either, unfortunately. So yeah, I think we'll go with this. Have this on the back burner in case, because the WNBA has their All-Star break coming up soon too. So we will bring you Mystics Valkyries twice in 3 days. All right, who is pitching now on the top? It's not Faremo because we're in the top of the 7th. I hate how this doesn't. Okay, it's still Hoover for the Portland Cascade. Late call, but it's a strike on the outside edge of the plate. Hitter is flipping. Oh, that's right. She was up, but the caught stealing ended the top of the 6th. Righty versus righty. Outside. 1-1. 69 miles per hour. Hannah flipping. 7th hitter in the lineup. 261 average. A homer, 3 RBIs. Strikeout, pop out. 718 OPS. Hoover in the windup. Liner. Right at the first baseman for out number 1. L3 on the putout. That'll bring up Jacobson. What does that mean? DP right field. I don't know. Hoover with 43 pitches in relief. 5th, 6th, and now the 7th. Was that a strike? 69. Yes, it was. Looked inside. You love the AUSL. Yeah, I have no problem doing it. I think this is fun. Yeah, you're right. Now the Spark have a chance, especially with a 25-game season, not 24 as I was making a mistake earlier. 69 outside, 1-1. And this will help keep Utah on pace for that #1 seed. Designated player. Yeah, I figured there was a softball term I'm not understanding. Outside 60, 2-1 with 1 out, bases empty. Utah looking for insurance in the top of the 7th. Hoover in the windup, righty. Called strike, 68. Just a late just is like looking at it, and then all of a sudden it's so slow and deliberate. It's fouled it off, 70. A low one outside, but close. 2-2 the count. Jacobson 0 for 2. The designated player and right fielder. But they do have a 9-player lineup, so. Liner into right. That'll fall for a hit. A 1-out hit for the Talons in the top of the 7th. Hit number 6 for Utah. All right. That'll bring up lefty. Who is this? Coleman, the center fielder. Shows bunt down the third base line. Foul. They let it go foul. Third baseman. Let's see. Jacobson with the single to the right on a 2-2 pitch. All right. Out. All right, we're just closing in on the 2-hour mark. They played 6 in a third inning. Bunted to the pitcher, throw to first in time. Runner advances to scoring position at second, but there's 2 down. Sack bunt by Coleman. Yeah, it's a ground out pitcher to, well, it's technically just a sack bunt. It's not a ground out. Whatever. First base, or pitcher to the first base. Although they didn't actually say that. We'll say 1-3 put out. First pitch outside, 71 to Andrews, the leadoff hitter, who's 0 for 3. Right field and designated player. Okay. Does the pitcher not bat? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Tapped foul. Bunt, I believe. Oh, wait. That first pitch was a strike. My bad. 0-2 the count. Yeah, so maybe the pitchers don't hit. So maybe that's what designated player means. Okay, got it. Should have been so easy to figure out. I don't know why I struggled. Fouled off a 70-mile-per-hour pitch. Hoover 54 pitches in relief. Talons jerseys actually are pretty cool. And the logo on the helmet. Kind of like that, like a eagle eye or hawkeye. What are they flapping? Like, what are they holding? The dugout. Fouled off again, 70. So, yeah, it's the DH, designated player. Yeah. Right. That should have been so easy to just figure out DP versus. But it was weird how, like, one was DP, our right field, and the other one was DP. Right field, DP, and DP right field. Got it. Just their secondary position. Hoover delivers. Swung on and missed. Got her. 70. Chased a pitch outside. No runs. They got a hit. They left a runner in scoring position. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Do or die for the Cascade as they're trying to clinch a playoff spot. I don't think they would clinch outright, but it would go a long way towards getting them that 3rd spot. All right, let's take a look at the poll. We got 24 votes, 62% voted for Portland, 38% for Utah. And we got 23 likes. All right, thank you. At least we got to 20. Appreciate it. We'll see who comes in to pitch the 9th for the Talons. I'm wondering if they'll let her go for the complete game or not. She was over 111 pitches, I know. Yeah, these games, depending on, I mean, if they're higher scoring, yeah, they're going to be taking longer, but not bad. They keep showing this windy baseball game on replay. I don't know why. Like every break on MLB Network. All right. Yeah, so that game Sunday night should be for first place, depending on the results of tomorrow's games. Even with tomorrow night's games. Or I'm sorry, Friday and Saturday's games. I'm thinking it's already Friday. No, today's Thursday. So teams should have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's one game Monday. I think those teams might be out of the hunt, though. Tomorrow night, Twins, Cubs, as long as the air quality is all right. It was up to 500. You know, what is that? Dangerous or air quality? Uh-oh. Clouds rolling in Hillsboro, Oregon. Hopefully they get this game in here. Utah is 0 for 4 versus Portland this year. This would be their first win if they can hang on. All right, Ferramo's in. 6 innings, 1 earned run, 4 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. Ferramo's pitched a gem. I think it was a single, pass ball, ground out, and sac fly. Or maybe it was a walk. It was either a walk or a single, and then a pass ball, ground out, and then a sac fly, the only run. First pitch, ball 1-0 that count. Righty versus lefty. Kennedy Powell hitting 9th, 293 average. No homers, 3 RBI. Swung on and missed, 70. Evens the count, 1-1. Oh my gosh, could we get some more MLB Network advertisement for every single show they have, please? Oh my goodness. Bunts foul, 69. Miles per hour, third base line out of play. This is a pretty nice looking stadium they got here too for this game. Nice crowd on hand too. I see that a bunch of them are sold out. The Rosemont games, I think, sell out for the Bandits. Liner into left, but caught in foul territory for out number 1. Foul 7. Nice catch in left there by the Talons left fielder. Out number 1. Cascade down to their last 2 outs. Righty versus righty. Showed bunt, but held back and took it for ball 1-0. 119 pitches for Ramo. 292 average, 4 homers, 16 RBIs for Otis, who's 0 for 1. The leadoff hitter. 70. Was that outside or a strike? Yep, outside 2-0 for Ramo. Gets the rosin bag again. Righty. Faramo is set in the windup. Popped up to center. Off the second baseman's glove. And we'll see if that's an error or a hit. They get a runner. Nope, they called that a single. Yeah, on the run play, it was a tough catch. Kind of handcuffed her on the heel of the glove. Hit number 5 for Portland tonight. 462-150. 462. All right. Righty versus lefty. High riser 1-0, 70. Sierra Saco Ferry 268 average, no homers, 4 RBIs. 1 for 2 tonight. Outside 71, 2-0. Righty versus lefty. Faramo at 123 pitches. Faramo in the windup. Taken. Wow, was that high? 3-0. I thought that was a strike. 3-0 to the second hitter in the lineup, the lefty, Saco Ferry. Faramo. Pitch number 125 down the middle for strike 1. 3-1 the count. Everybody's pounding the thunder sticks. 3-1 pitch at the knees. Was it a strike? Throw to second, not in time. So is it a full count well, it's got to be a full count. Otherwise, they wouldn't have thrown. So at the knees, strike 2. They still haven't put it up for AUSL scoreboard. It's kind of a delayed steal, and the catcher would have got the runner, but the throw was high to second. So full count. 1 out. Runner at second. Tying run still on deck, though. Fouled it off. 72. Staying alive. Yeah, I know this ump drives me crazy with how late he calls everything. It's crazy. I know, it's so frustrating. Like, I keep guessing, and then I'm like, well, was it a... And then AUSL doesn't even know what to put up because they don't know on their scoreboard. 3-2 pitch. Inside. Ball 4. She walked her. Oh, my goodness. Tying run at the plate. Faramo at 128 pitches. Good battle. Nice walk by Saco Ferry. She was 3-0. It went 3-2. They got the stolen base by Otis. And Talons manager is out. She talked to the ump. She's headed to the mound. I think this is just strategy. I don't think she's getting the hook for Faramo. I thought they had people warming up, but... You know, just a pep talk here, I think, to the infield. Actually, it's the whole team. The outfielders came in too. Did they have her mic'd up? Well, they still could turn 2 and end the game, so that's gonna be tough though on these, what I'm guessing are 60-foot bases. Definitely short of 90. All right, tying run. They do need better umps. This guy is just slow to make the call. It's like, make the call already, guy. We're waiting. And they don't have a strike zone because it's not like I can give you any idea. Outside, 1-0 to the lefty. That is Grant, 0 for 3. Reached on an error, 241 average, 8 homers, 15 RBI, 1.079 OPS. Outside, no, a strike. The catcher was already getting up to throw the ball, and then all of a sudden, it's so slow. 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position, Portland tonight. Liner to left center. That'll score 1. Cut off by the left fielder. Throw to the... and play at the plate. Not in time. They get 2 on an 2 RBI double to left center. And it's a 4-3 game as the Portland... what are they called? Cascade, sorry. On the comeback trail here. Hit number 6, a double, found the gap. Great play by the left fielder, but not in time. So a 1-out rally for 2 runs, and Faramo in some trouble at 131 pitches. Gotta wonder if she's getting the hook here. I think she is. Catcher's out to talk. Yeah, it looks like... or do they get a pinch runner? Hold the phone. All right, first things first. Willis will pinch run for Grant. Grant got the 2 RBI double. Sacco, Ferry, and Otis scored to make it 4-3. Let's see if... Faramo sticking in. Righty. Low. Ball 1. Who's up? They don't have any info up right now. What is going on after the pinch runner? 1-0. Swung on a miss. Stewart, who's 1 for 3, the cleanup hitter. 133 on the pitch count for Faramo. Excuse me. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Tying run at second. Fouled it off. 72. 1-2. Winning run at the plate. Tying run, scoring position at second. Yeah, that was a nice piece of hitting by Grant. That was a heck of a gap, a double in the gap. Great play by the left fielder, not in time though. Fouled off, 71. Stewart staying alive. Faramo at 135 pitches. Yeah, if we do a Portland game, we'll try to match their uniform color because it is not this red. Here's the pitch. Faramo low, 65. Evens the count, 2-2. Don't want to put the tying run on base and the lead run. Well, I'm sorry. No. The go-ahead run on base. Never mind. What was I saying? Stewart with a 2-2 count. Grounds it foul. Third baseline this time. 71. Still 2-2. A nice battle going here. Heck of a game. Infield playing pretty shallow. Faramo is set. Wind up. Pitch is taken. That must be a strike. No, ball. That would have been strike 3. I think she thought it was ball 4 is the confusion. All right, now it's a full count. Stewart is set. She's 1 for 3. The cleanup hitter. Righty. Faramo in the windup. Inside, she walked her. But now they get a force at any base, so that might not be a bad thing. But it also puts the winning run closer and on base. Tough pitch inside. Nice at bat by Stewart after being down in the count. Also, yeah, it was at least 2-2. Actually, it was 1-2. And she drew the walk. All right, righty. Faramo about to pitch number 140. Out. Nope, that was on the outside edge of the plate. Strike 1. Torrey Vidalis, 188 average, 3 homers, 12 RBI, ground out, line out, strikeout, 0 for 3 tonight. I think she made that nice play at first. Time called. I don't know what's going on. Pitch clock violation, 1-1. Oh, no, not what Faremo wanted there. And Talons signaling to their bullpen to get warmed up. Right down the middle, strike 2. Or is it 1-1? I thought, okay, now it's 1-1. I thought it was already. Never mind, 1-1. I guess that was a outside, 2-1, 72, missed outside. Faremo at 142 pitches. 3 for 14 tonight. Wait, with what? Runners and... Or is it 1 for 10? Low, 64, 3-1. Faremo in trouble here. Still with only 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Utah had a 4-1 lead going to the bottom of the 7th. A 2-run double made it 4-3. Faremo delivers. Lined foul. Just into the stands. 3-2, full count. Runners at first and second. Vidalis, the hitter. Vidales. Faremo, 145 pitches. Trying to get the complete game. Here's the pitch. Did it hit her? She fouled it off. No, it's a strike because she swung. She swung and then it hit her. So that's a strikeout. Oh, unbelievable. And Vidalis is down. She has not stood up. She's kind of squatting there, and the trainer's already out. And an important out for out number 2. I don't know why they haven't put it on the board. On their thing. Yeah, it's already here in the live stats, a strikeout. Hopefully Vidalis is all right. I bet you that's not how you say her name. She swung and then it hit her. Oh my goodness, on the left arm.
Portland is challenging the call on play. We're going to review the hit the pitch or not.
What? Oh, for catcher's interference.
Thinking that she tipped the ball before, potentially.
Oh, maybe a foul ball? I don't think she did. I mean, what do you got to lose by challenging? But I think they're going to lose. All right, we got a coach's challenge underway. I don't think Vidalis touched it. I don't know. They need a side view. I got to mute because they're playing copyright music. Copywritten music. All right, did they review it? Out.
After review, dead ball, strike 3, the batter's out.
Yeah. So she swung, then it hit her. No foul tip. So 2 away. Tying run at second. First pitcher with multiple games with 10+ strikeouts. Wow. That is Faremo. First pitch, a little tapper to second, over to first in time. That's the ball game. A 4-3 ground out to end it. So the 3rd seed will continue to be contested probably through the rest of the regular season. 3-6 3-6-0 and 4. Here's the box score or the recap. Yeah. 4-6-2, 3-6-0. That's your final 7-inning game. What a game, though. Certainly made things interesting in the bottom. So just over 2 hours and 20 minutes. Not bad at all. 462, 360. Faremo with the win, 4-2. ERA of 3.99. Gottschall with the loss, 2-2, 4.20 ERA. Complete game for Faremo in 7 innings. Gottschall went 4, and Hoover pitched the final 3. Gottschall gave up 3. Hoover gave up 1. Please like and subscribe before you head on out. Follow in Twitch if you have it, as I just knocked over my light. I'm going to break this light eventually. Sorry, just getting to the chat in Twitch. You're welcome. I thought they were asking where can I watch. I can't type. Thank you all for watching. We'll do a little wrap up if we can. All right, so that is fully charged. We don't need to do that. Let me plug in this. All right. 4-3 the final. All right, let's see. Is there any sort of okay? We do sort of have a box score. Yeah. So Faremo is the first pitcher in AUSL history with multiple 10+ strikeout games. A little tap. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, it was an interesting game for sure, and important too in the standings. Let's see if they refreshed them yet. Well, with the loss, the Cascade will be 13-10, and the Talons will be 15-8. And I think they were ahead going into tonight's action, so I think the Talons will take over first again. 2 games to play. 2 games for, I think, the Bandits and Talons and Cascade, and the Spark and Blaze have 3 to go. Okay, so the Spark can still win out and get to 14-11. And the Volts are the other team with 2 to play, and they're in last. So the third place, the last playoff spot, is definitely still in play here. I can't type. Tried to type thank you for watching, and it didn't come out. Oh, let's end the poll. So the Talons they went 1-4 against the Cascade this year, but a big win to keep them in the hunt for that 1 seed. And as somebody was hoping for the Oklahoma City Spark, that keeps things alive for the Spark too. Oh, they got the magic number. Yeah, the Cascade magic number is 2. So the Cascade need either 2 more wins or 2 more losses by the Spark, or a combination of the 2. So 24 votes, 38% were correct that the Talons would win. Yep. Yeah, so they don't have to be in that play-in game. All right, let's end the Twitch stream right there. Okay, I ended that. All right, let's take a look at the box. Oh, here, let me update the records. You know what? Let's get rid of this. The run sits. Nope, not that. Get rid of that. There we go. And as I was saying about the records, we'll put them on the screen now. So Utah is still tied with the Talons. Utah Talons are tied with the Chicago Bandits for the 1 seed. I believe, I'm guessing they have the tiebreaker, and the Portland Cascade still got a battle with the Spark for that third and final playoff spot. So yeah, ignore the 8th and 9th. I couldn't shorten it, I don't think. At least I don't think. I don't think so. No. Nope. Yeah, good luck, Spark. It's still Cascade. They're the 2 new teams. That's good to see the 2 new teams battling for the third and final spot. Cascade, still, the magic number is 2. I'm glad they... And what is the E number? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Nope, I didn't want that. No, percentage. No, not percentage. What is going on? How did I just... There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what the E number means. But magic number is 2 for the Cascade. So the Spark could win 3 straight, and the Cascade could lose 3 straight, and they would have it. I don't know about the tiebreaker. Oh, yeah. If they're playing the Volts, yeah, you may not get the help you need. Sorry to hear that. 12 hits and 2 errors. Yep. All right, let's see if we can do some sort of box score wrap up. All right, for the Talons, 2 hit games for Ellis and Jacquish. 2 RBIs for both. Jacquish with home run number 2 and Ellis number 1, or does that just mean 2-run homer and solo homer? It could be that. All chin with the double. Oh, yeah. So the RBIs, again, 2 for Ellis, 2 for Jacquish. And let's see. Again, Ferramo, heck of a game. 3.99 ERA, went 7 full innings, complete game, 10 strikeouts, left 9 runners on base, gave up 5 walks, a few late, and gave up 3 runs, all earned. But yeah, over 145 pitches, I think. And for the Portland Cascade, 2 RBIs for Grant, and 6 players had a hit. Yeah, nobody had a multi-hit game. 1 RBI for Sacco. She had a hyphenated name. Sacco, I forgot. Sorry. Let's see. Gottschall went 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, all earned. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Hoover went 3 innings, gave up 1 run. It was earned. Struck out 3, walked 1. Oh, they don't have hits given up. I just realized in the pitching stats. All right, I think that's going to do it. Yeah, 2-run double, bottom of the 7th. Yeah. Ellis, that shot to center. And she had the RBI single, and then a sac fly by Sacco Ferry. Oh, yeah, the barehanded play by Vidalis. Jacquish with a home run, and the top is second, the 2-run homer. Box score, stats. Yeah, these are just... Okay. Oh, fielding, pitching. Yeah. All right, that's going to be it. Do we need just the Cascade to lose once and Spark win out and we get it? That's a good question. It depends on who has the tiebreaker. No, the Cascade are 13 and 10. Cascade are 13-10. The Spark, I think if the big if the Spark have the it sure seems like the Spark have the tiebreaker because the Cascade's magic number is 2. So I think the Spark need to win 3 and the Cascade can only win 1. If I'm doing the math right. Oh, no, not 3. They need to win 4 or some combination. So the Spark either got to go 4-1, 3-0, or 2-2, right? 4-0. Wait, no, not 4-0. 3-0. I'm sorry. 3-0 or 2-1. They can't go 1-2 because then they're done. So the Spark have to win 3 or win 2 of 3, and the Cascade I think can only win 1 of 3. Does that make sense? 23 and 22. No, they've got 3. They've got, why am I blanking on this? They've got 3. They've got 2. So the Cascade, if the Cascade go 2-0, they win. If they go 1-1, they might miss. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. We'll have Major League Baseball tomorrow. Twins Cubs. Saturday WNBA. Sunday back to Blue Jays baseball. And then we'll have Talons Bandits. Probably the battle for the 1 seed. The last game between them. Yep. Thanks, Kieran. Yeah, I know. They only play. Yeah, I know. Texas. Oh, that's good. Yeah, sorry. I kept screwing up between the 2 or 3 games left. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the chat, especially. Thank you all. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, especially Kieran. Have a great Thursday. A great rest of your Thursday. Have a terrific Friday. We'll see you tomorrow night. Until then, take care and bye-bye.